with your host to my right, outside pod today, Mr. Jacob Denny Denenholz. Denny, what's good?
This is a vibe, I think, being out here.
I know.
I I like it a lot. Little change of scenery.
I like
Um,
it a lot.
weather's changing, I think, finally. So
It's nice. It's
vibes
really nice
are
out here.
vibes are an all-time high right now.
Really is.
Yeah.
It really is. Um,
Minus the Mariners, but that's a different topic.
Thursday, April 9th. Yeah, we're not gonna talk about the
Yeah.
Mariners.
No.
I'm wearing two champs merch
Oh
today. I did
shit.
not do that on purpose. It's I'm just gonna dwell on my championship teams right now, not my Seattle Mariners.
It's a
It's
coping mechanism.
a coping mechanism for sure. Lou, what do we got in store for today? I know we're back after a while. Um, last week's news was amazing. Was that 2 weeks ago? 2 weeks
Yep.
ago?
Yep.
Fucking
Which is
amazing.
crazy.
We're fucking back.
Yeah.
We're excited to be back on the podcast. We have time. It's nice out. What do we got today?
Well, as I had just mentioned to you before we went live, I think our last episode was the preseason rankings as well as awards. And we've come full circle now to the end of the season. NBA awards. We'll talk, playoffs, play in, last games, the regular season around Sunday. Play in's gonna be next week, I think, Tuesday, Wednesday. So a lot to dive into.
Yes, sir.
Excited to be back.
So let's do it. Let's start off with news. First
Well, we got
off,
one thing we gotta do first.
how could I forget?
We good.
God damn it.
We good.
I'm still rusty. For those first time on the pod, oh my god, I almost spilt it. We're taking shots outside today. We're taking a shot because Seattle Supersonics are not quite back yet.
Nope.
But this is the best fucking. This is the closest we've ever been, and each shot just feels so close to back to victory. And a little sad news, actually. The old historic court of the 1994 NCAA Final Four. It's been in the pro club at Bellevue for a while. They're fucking tearing it up right now to put pickleball courts and shit on, which is really sad.
It's sick. Makes me sick.
We are the birthplace of pickleball in Seattle, but
Yeah.
just fucking preserve the courts, man. Anyways,
It's ridiculous.
here's the Sonics. The road to 2028, baby. The road to 2028.
Bring him back.
Cheers.
I have really short arms, so there we go. Okay, I made it work.
We'll make it work always. Woo!
All right, let's go into the Blazers. What's new?
Last time we talked on the podcast, the Blazers were up for sale. Nope, I need to go live here. The Blazers were up for sale by our one and only Jody Allen, sister of Paul Allen. And it's officially been sold to no other than a guy named
Tom Dundon.
Tom Dundon. The reason why this is big is because it's sold for $4.25 billion. So one that gives us a look at the Seattle market, which we know is about the Seattle metropolitan area is about twice the size of Portland. And also so last year Boston sold 6.5 billion or something like that around there.
Yep.
4.25 billion for the Blazers. And yeah, I guess what the story here is some people are already Blazers fans are already on their nerves about this guy moving the team because apparently Moda Center needs renovations, which I was just there this year. I do not think they need renovations. They have massive screen. Like, it looks nice in there. Moda Center is great. Like we mentioned on the Lost podcast, they are officially owned by the city of Portland now too. So that has some things with it of, money wise of sorry, shot really got me. Buffalo Trace. I haven't had that in a while. Just the money factors of getting a budget ready for renovations, but I don't think it personally needs it. But anyways, Tom Dundon, he's also the owner of the Hurricane, so there is speculations that he's going to move him somewhere else. What do you think? What's the real headline?
When I was looking into this, the first headline that wasn't even about where they're going or anything, just about what his plans are moving forward with the team. In the past couple of years, they've been kind of they focus on development, getting all the young guys in, working on the development, kind of looking at the future rather than win now. It sounds like this guy is going to be shifting away from that. He wants success now. He expects to be competing every single year now. So that's a huge culture shift in that team, that organization. So it's going to be really interesting to see kind of what's going to be happening now. What are the next steps? This team looking forward, because they are a very young team, a lot of development. So it's really going to be interesting to see what moves they're going to be making now to hit this new goal that the owners got now.
Not to mention, it's a little tough. They're in the toughest division in
Yeah.
probably the entire basketball.
Yeah.
They have 3 teams that are competing for a championship over the last 3 years, but 2 years ago, were 1 game separated from the first seed, between the Thunder, Nuggets, and T-Wolves. Then you have the Jazz, who are kind of tanking right now, kind of not, but are like set up for the future, trading for Triple J this last offseason.
Yep.
Or during the trade deadline. It's interesting, but yeah, we'll see what happens here. Yeah, I guess when you're paying $4.25 billion, you want to start making money.
You're ready to show what's going on. So
yeah,
it's gonna be a very big culture shift over there. It'll be interesting to see.
Yeah. That's it for that. We'll just going what it means for the Sonics. Well, like we said, it gives us better gives us a better valuation on how much it costs for the Sonics. What other ownership groups are available still. I did not know Tom at all very well, so he was not on my radar. We talked about Phil Knight, obviously.
Yep.
But yeah, so it's nice to be able to see that we still have a lot of options here. Anyways,
things are just moving. Things are moving.
Things are moving. Moving forward, other news in the NBA, Cade is back in the playoffs. He is back and ready for the playoffs. And I'm excited. He's barely missing the threshold for the 65 games, and so it'll be interesting. Like we said, we're gonna talk about on the award and all.
Good to have Cade back. They've been rocking and rolling without him.
Good to have Cade.
We'll talk more about that in a second, but definitely huge to have him back running the playoffs.
Absolutely.
Let's go into the NBA awards then. Like I said, last episode was our preseason awards. And a couple of these we were very far off on. Let's just go down the line, Matt. Which award do you want to start with first?
Let's start with Coach of the Year. We'll go backwards.
Okay.
You put Mosley.
I put Jamal Mosley. I have no comments.
I put
seems a disaster.
Quinn Snyder.
Quinn Snyder. Hey, the Hawks have been playing well.
Hawks have been playing really well.
Yeah. In the 5 seed right now.
Shout out Nah.
Shout out Nah. Going to probably be one of these other awards coming up.
Yes, he will.
Yeah.
But current odds, who do you think is going to win it now? I think
Coach of the Year.
Coach of the Year. I think we're both wrong on this. I love Quinn Snyder. I think he'll be a top 5.
Yeah.
But who do you have?
Just based off of their jump, the quick start they had, where they're still at without one of their guys. I think it's JB Bickerstaff.
Yeah. He won it last year, didn't he?
Shit, did he?
Well, we talked about him winning. No, not last year. We talked about him early in the year.
We have, yeah. I know we're both fans of Bickerstaff. He's obviously done a great job over there. Past couple of years, made it deep in the playoffs last year. I think last year was Atkinson, wasn't it?
Yes.
Yeah, I think it was Kenny Atkinson last year. Bickerstaff was in the running, but I think it's probably his to take this year.
We talked about JB Bickerstaff multiple times now.
Yeah.
Another guy worth mentioning is Joe Mazzulla, of what he's done, been shorthanded with Jason Tatum.
Yep.
Being out, and the resurgence of Jaylen Brown, and switching up the backcourt a little bit, having Pritchard take on a bigger role. They had guys like Luka Garza come in, played a huge role for them.
Shireman been playing good minutes for him.
Hauser. Yeah. There's one more guy I'm thinking of that's been like a really good 3D guy for him.
Is it Jordan Walsh?
Walsh. Walsh has been up there though. Nine does on there. Anyways, Joe Mazzulla great.
Is it the Gonzalez guy?
Yes.
Hugo Gonzalez.
Hugo. I was thinking of Hugo.
Yeah.
I didn't want to say it wrong, but yeah, Hugo Gonzalez. He's been awesome. I like him a lot. But yeah, and then Mitch Johnson for the Spurs, obviously worth mentioning, but I'm not sure, in my opinion, how much that's coaching. Well, the fact they just have a really stacked young talent. So, but I mean, they were bottom last year and got the way
Right,
out.
and
So
yeah, for sure.
he deserves some credit. And then yeah, Quinn Snyder's here on fourth and odds of the MGM. So yeah, I think
Probably bigger staff.
it's gonna be a bigger staff.
Yeah.
I don't know why it else would be.
Yeah.
Next one, Denny. What do you want to
Speaking of the Hawks,
do?
most improved
MIP?
player, MIP. Nah. You can go
Yeah.
ahead. You can go ahead first and talk about Nah.
we knew that's like the funny thing is between you and me, we knew how good Na was. We knew he could reach this level. We just haven't seen it yet, and it was hard for him to do that on a Minnesota Timberwolves team where you have Anthony Edwards that really has the ball in his hands the majority of the time, and then you add in Julius Randle who has the ball when he does it, and then Rudy Gobert. When Na is the 6th or 7th man on that team, even though he was starting half the time, he's not going to get that production like he is now, and we were so excited for him to go to the Hawks and it proved off. So does it feel like a most improved award to us? No, it doesn't in our sense of the podcast for the fact that we were really high on Na at the beginning of the year. But it makes it feel good that we were right on this. Na is insanely good, efficient shooter, just like his cousin. But yeah, he's been absolutely keeping the Hawks in the playoffs this last stretch here.
He's been unreal in the past month. I think he's averaging 30 right now in the past month. You look at his points per game jump. It was from about around 9 to 21.
Yeah.
This year, Trae Young being gone / I think he was hurt anyways earlier, but he's gone now. He's able to really run the offense. It's been huge for him. I think he has the biggest jump in points from year to year in the history since CJ McCollum, who is ironically enough his teammate. So he's been that vet for him too, giving him advice and everything. So Na's been huge. I think he's running away with this award. The Hawks are a 5 seed. We'll talk about the Hawks more. We'll talk about teams, but It's been awesome to see Na.
Yeah, and then another guy worth mentioning who's not going to win over him, but who's going to be in the top 5 for this is Jalen Johnson. Again, another guy we knew he had talent, but he got injured every year.
I think this is his healthiest season.
It's just
ever.
he's just
Knock
healthy.
on wood.
Knock on wood.
That was loud, but
Yeah.
that's
I get
the
it.
healthiest he's been, and
It
it's
was
been
needed.
huge. Yeah, it's been huge.
Then some other guys worth mentioning is Jalen Duren.
Very efficient. He has had multiple games with 30 plus on 80+% shooting.
Yeah.
Very efficient. He's up there scoring. He's a double machine. He's been great for this Pistons team. He's had some really big games, and I think the efficiency has been huge for him. I think he's leading the league right now in efficiency also. So yeah,
He's
credit to Jalen Duren, but I think it's Nas.
Yeah, it's going to be Na for sure. I completely agree.
Yep.
Moving on to the next award. Let's go 6 man.
6 man. I was looking at the odds earlier today. I've heard a lot about a buzz about him. He's their energy guy. He's been very successful in his role for a very successful team. I think it's Keldon Johnson. Scores in bunches off the bench. Like I said, high energy guy. I think every person in that organization has said how much energy he brings off the bench. He's hustles his ass off. He's going for rebounds. He's got the most points off the bench in the season in Spurs history. I think it's his to take.
Fair. Worth mentioning on most improved player of what we said last year. I said Andrew Nembhard, and you said Ahmed Thompson.
Oh shit!
We did not talk about who we chose.
Oh, yep.
But that's totally fine.
Yeah.
Hilarious.
Both are funny. Yeah, both are not
Both
even.
are funny.
Yeah.
6 man, going back to that.
Oh shit! Okay.
Keldon Johnson.
Yeah. Let's hear yours first, and then we'll talk about who we picked.
So
we picked the same guy.
Did we really?
Preseason, we both picked the same guy.
Oh yeah.
And, we'll talk about him in a second, though.
I was talking about a different guy. I remember talking about this guy when we first started, and his name is. He's not going to win it, but I think he deserves flowers because he didn't make it because he got injured. But my boy AJ fucking Mitchell, dude.
Yeah.
Holy cow,
Yeah.
He is awesome. He is so good. He's been just completely what we needed the last couple of years with Shea off the floor. You look at the efficiency on and off the floor with Shea on the floor and off. AJ Mitchell's running the point. AJ Mitchell will run the point with Shea on the freaking floor too. He has such confidence. He's shooting super high efficiency when he's on the court too. Defensive presence, everything, and I freaking love it. But it is going to Keldon Johnson. I completely agree. He's been insane. Been a huge part to open up Wemby's game this year and to be in for another award that we'll be talking about possibly. But
AJ Mitchell. Yeah, AJ Mitchell's bucket though.
Shout out to AJ Mitchell. Yeah, Keldon Johnson's been amazing though. He's going to win it for sure. And
we both had picked DeAndre Hunter, who's not even on the Cavs anymore, which was what we thought that was perfect for him. He's on the Kings. That's
nobody.
I think that's as far as we're going to go. Sadly. Yeah, so it's tough to see about DeAndre Hunter.
What you want to do, Roy or Depoy next?
We can go Roy.
Okay. I didn't hate my answer. I know it's not going to happen. It was just like a long shot kind of deal.
I did not hate it either
because I think he's probably finishing at least top 3 or 4 odds.
I would think so.
I chose VJ Edgecombe.
Yep. I don't hate that
because, just in case, if Cooper Flag gets injured, which he did get injured here and there, right. But I think it's quite clear Cooper Flag's winning this one, right?
Yeah, I think so too. But shout out to Con.
Yeah, Con-Canuple, dude.
Shout out to Con-Canuple, though.
Amazing.
I think it will. Cooper just had 50 the other night.
Yep.
He's doing crazy things already when he's healthy. But shout out to Con, though. Con's got the NBA rookie record for threes made. I think he's leading the league in threes made right now. Efficient, durable. So shout out Con. He's had a hell of a year. He was on also my fantasy team, so that's why I know all this stuff.
MGM, Con is currently favored.
Oh shit. Okay.
I'm not sure how long ago this was.
I feel like it's gonna be close.
This was April 9th. That's today. On MGM. It's gonna come close.
It's gonna be close. Yeah.
I definitely think VJ Edgecombe should get some consideration at third then.
Yeah.
But hey, yeah, Con popping off. I love that so much.
It's been really fun to watch. Really fun.
There we go.
Yep. So I think we're both so for DPOY,
I think I got this one right.
Yeah. And I had a dark horse who I thought was gonna turn back the clock and go back to his maybe Pelican days. I said Anthony Davis.
I said Victor Wembanyama.
And I think it's gonna be Victor Wembanyama.
it will be
Anthony Davis, what the fuck was I thinking? Oh my god.
Man is a walking crutch.
Man's a walking crutch on the Wizards, by the way. The fuck.
I am gonna go off here.
Do it, Lou.
And I've vouched for this a million times on this podcast.
Yes.
Is favoring guards back for Defensive Player of the Year. I believe 7-foot players should be averaging 2+ blocks a game. I do not think it's impressive for them not. I think it's unimpressive if they're not averaging 2+ blocks a game. All they have to do is stand at the center and block 90% of the league that's smaller than them.
Yep.
I wish my guy, Cason Wallace, got some more points to him. He's leading the league in steals this year at defensive efficiency that is insanely off the books. And his defensive rating is just so good. And I think it's much harder for a guard that is 6'5" or below, 6'6" even, to do that, what they're doing with the steals, than it is for a 7-footer to just get 3 blocks a game. And that's my 2 cents as where the Defensive Player of the Year awards kind of gone off. And it's definitely gone to guards in the past, but it's not common anymore. You see Gary Payton, the glove, one of the GOATs of guards to win Defensive Player of the Year. The last guard to win it was Marcus Smart, I believe. He was really good defender, and the Lakers have missed him when he's been injured, and it showed. I think it's very more impressive for a guard to do what they're doing on defensive end than it is a 7-footer, and that's my 2 cents. But that being said, I know Wemby's going to win it. And shout out to another Thunder player, or was your Chet Holmgren that's going to come in.
Probably come second.
Not close second, just very far behind second.
Yeah.
What are your two thoughts? What are
Yeah,
your
I know
thoughts?
we've talked about the guard situation before, especially with Dyson Daniels
Yes.
when he had that the Great Barrier Thief.
He didn't even
year.
get Defensive Player of the Year, did he?
Nah, no, I didn't think he got any recognition.
He got MIP. He did
Yeah,
not get.
that's what it was.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, Casey Wallace is a great defender. There's a lot of guards that are having to play insane defense on the best players, the best ball handlers. You got to stay in front of them. Sometimes you got to front them, deny them. We have some crazy guards in this league, so to be able to do that, up and down the floor the whole game, and then also be on the offensive side, is difficult. Right, it's very difficult. So I know that I don't know if it's ever going to change and go back to the guards at least having presence, but it's hard to see some of these guys. You got to recognize what they're doing for sure.
You want to take a guess? Top 5 defensive rating numbers by player.
Let's see it.
Take a guess.
Just wait for. Sorry, what was that?
Top 5
Yes.
defensive rating this season. Take a guess who they are.
Oh, by players?
Yeah, by players, not by teams.
Oh,
Thunder obviously dominate.
yeah. Alex Caruso is probably up there.
Nope,
Really?
he is not
Wow. For defensive rating?
for defensive
shit.
rating. Minimum 2,000 minutes played per 82
Is Lou
games.
Dort up there?
Lou Dort is not up there.
Casey Wallace is got to be up there.
Casey Wallace at number 2, 106.1.
SGA.
Shea Gilgeous-Alexander, number 4, 108.2.
There's some other crazy defenders.
We talked about one of these guys already for different one.
For a different award?
Yep.
Fuck, I'm going to go back and look at my awards. Hold up. Who are we looking at?
We didn't choose him for the award, but he was definitely a close second.
Oh, Jalen Duren.
Jalen Duren, number 3. So you got 2, 3, and 4. Now you're missing 1 and 5.
Is Wemby up there?
He is not in the top 5. Wemby is 12th. No, he's not. His teammate Champagne is.
Oh, shit.
Where's Wemby? Wow, he's far down.
Is Chet up there?
Chet is number 1 in the league in defensive rating,
Wow.
103.6.
Wow. What, I have one more?
And you have one more. This guy is in the
Is
East.
it Rudy? Oh, East?
East. Rudy is just missed the top 5. He's number 6.
East guy. Oh, my God. Is it Cat?
It is Cat at number 5. I know.
Wow.
So-
But anyways, yeah, looking at the guards, though, on that list, right, top 5, that's pretty crazy.
Yeah.
That is pretty crazy.
And all Thunder players, man. All Thunder players.
Yeah.
Anyways, I won't. We'll go with that.
We're going with, we got Wemby, but shout out AJ Mitchell.
Yeah. Shout out AJ Mitchell.
Or for defense, shout out Casey Wallace. Sorry, wrong award.
maybe still shout out to
Well,
AJ
still-
Mitchell.
Wrong award.
Wrong award. Shout out Queso Wallace. You deserve recognition. Also Chet. Also Shea.
Yeah.
And that leads me to the last award and why one guy should be winning it over another guy. In my opinion. But I want to let you make your 2 cents first, and I'll close it.
Well, we both said Luka Doncic.
But
I mean,
which he's not out of it yet.
Yes. I mean, he had a crazy stretch before he got hurt.
Yeah.
What was it? Like, I think he had 13 games in a row of 30 plus. He had the 60, the 50, the 40.
Also, he still might be eligible because
he's going
trying
to try to exempt that. Yeah, that
for
game.
his kid.
Yep.
Yeah.
So, not out of it, but he won't win it. I think with a guy like Nikola Jokic, he could win it every single fucking year he plays in the league, and that's just, they're not going to let that happen. But the guy is fucking unreal. It's going to be a very tight race between 1 and 2. I think Wemby this year is going to win DPOY. He'll win the MVP a different year, but I do think it's SGA. You cannot discredit what Wemby's doing. He's averaging, I think it's, what is it? He's averaging 25 under 30 minutes. That per 36 is crazy. His plus minus is plus 10, except for there's a guy who has a higher plus minus in front of him. And this is also his 4th consecutive season, averaging 30 plus on 55% or more shooting. And I think we both know who the only other guard is to do that.
And 60% true shooting percentage as
Yeah,
well.
you cannot deny. And then we look about his 20-point record
That's still going.
that's still going. I mean, I don't really know how you can argue with all of that. It's we have to appreciate not just him, but all these guys. What we're watching right now.
Oh,
because
absolutely.
it's fucking insane. But I think it's going to be SGA for those reasons. What I just said. The points per game on the efficient shooting for this many years in a row, and he has a higher plus minus than Wemby, and he's on the best team in the league. So I really don't know how you can argue with that. Obviously, we have Wemby's stuff right here, which he's fucking doing crazy, but
He's doing good.
he's doing crazy. But
He's not a scorer.
there's
He
a guy
plays,
that's above him.
He also plays way less minutes than
Yeah.
Shea. He's
Yep.
doing it on a consistent level. Just for more stats out there, Shea is the most clutch player in the league this year. He has the most field goals in clutch time. He has the most game winners this year with under 4 seconds left. But he's the most consistent player. You talk about these runs when you talk about Luka Doncic and you talk about Wemby. They went on these runs late in the season.
Yep.
Which, no, you can't discredit those runs, but Shea was doing what he's been doing the entire season, not just of late, not just down the stretch, from the beginning of the season to the end. And it's a regular season award. It goes out through the entire season. It's not the best month. They have Western Conference Player of the Month. They have different things for that. Western Conference Player of the Week. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander is the best player in the league, in my opinion, and he's proved it. He's obviously won the Finals MVP, regular MVP last season. He's on pace to do it this season right now as it stands. And the fact that he almost beat out Steph Curry's unanimous MVP season of 66% true shooting, and did it in a completely different scoring way of not being a three shooter at all, and almost averaging over 38% from the three this year. He's a little bit bad down like the last couple of weeks, mounted down just like a tiny percent. He's so efficient.
Yep.
He's like, you see numbers every week on social media of him being compared to Michael Jordan, the greatest player of all time, and it's simply
Hard to argue that.
It's hard to argue.
Hard to argue that.
And it's called the most valuable player. You think what makes you valuable is if you win, right? I was debating this the other day. When you think of value, if you drop 60 points and you lose a game, was those 60 points valuable?
No, you lost the game.
You lost the game.
Yeah.
Shai Gilgeous-Alexander and this whole entire Thunder team has said continuously how they just want to win games, and I love it so much. When you're the best player on the best team and your massive impact of averaging 30 plus on this efficiency, averaging, one of the top 5 in defensive ratings in the year, you're clearly the most valuable player to your most valuable team in the NBA. When you're winning games, you get the best player, you're the most valuable player in the league. Simple as that.
Yeah.
But absolutely, shout out Jokic. People
It's
still
unbelievable what he's doing. He's going to average triple double again.
Yeah.
It's fucking unreal.
Speaking of Jokic, speaking about MVPs, this day, 2017, was the day Russell Westbrook passed Oscar Robinson for the triple-double record. And who did he do it against? He did it against Denver Nuggets, Nikola Jokic.
Yeah.
And he got a game winner. Yeah, I
I don't think a lot of us will remember that.
That was great.
Yeah. That was crazy.
So I just saw that pop up today.
Wow.
I had to mention that.
Yeah. Well, we got it'll be after week one of first round of the playoffs. The awards will start coming out, so we'll have to do that. Let's look into, speaking of playoffs, let's look into the standings right now. I think they're all going to be pretty similar in terms of by the end of Sunday. Let's talk about a couple teams here, Matt. What do you want to start with, East or West?
Let's go East.
Okay. What team do you want to talk about first?
Might as well just talk about the number one team in the East.
Yeah, let's do it.
Detroit Pistons.
Yep.
The fact that 2 seasons ago they were looking at one of the worst records in NBA history, and now they're coming up on the East. That we did talk about at the beginning of the season was wide open, but nobody expected the Pistons to be on top. We had the Pistons, at 6, 5? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 in the East. It was good. We knew they were gonna excel. We knew they were gonna make that jump this year.
Yep.
We did not expect them to do as good as they did. 58 wins. And they could have won more if Cade didn't go down late in the season too. Cade Cunningham, absolutely amazing. He wasn't an MVP type player, but all NBA almost.
All NBA first team, I think.
Yeah,
Yeah, he was crazy.
You have to admit that one.
Yeah.
So,
and shout out Dennis Jenkins for stepping up when Cade's been out. I think he's been a big part of the reason why they've been successful without Cade.
Dennis Jenkins blew
he's
my
been-
mind.
Yeah, he's been averaging 17 and 7 this past month.
Insanely
He's been
good.
crazy. They're just such a good defensive team.
And of course,
Such a good defensive team.
most improved player, Jalen
Yeah,
Duren.
and they have Jalen Duren.
Top 5 defensive rating.
Yeah, they got Asar. They got Beef Stew, and he's not fighting people who plays solid minutes for him. Duncan Robinson. So, and getting Cade back already is going to be huge moment for going to the playoffs. And like you said, they've been first all year. They started off hot. They went on 12-0, 15-0, whatever it was, and they have not looked back. So they've been playing really well. We're going to see what they do in the playoffs this year.
Absolutely love it. We just go down.
Yeah, let's go down.
We'll just do the top 6, and then we'll
Okay.
talk. We'll do a little tidbits on the rest of it.
Yep.
Boston Celtics. We talked about a little bit earlier. Jaylen Brown surgeons without Jason Tatum. With Jason Tatum back, still kind of finding his rhythm from being in a torn Achilles. Jaylen Brown is still taking the helm as the number 1 player on the team right now. Technically, it'll be interesting come this playoffs to see who's going to carry the rock here. I think there might be a little bit of tension there because Tatum, when they won the finals, when the last 5-6 years they've been there, Tatum's led that team, and he has the experience. He knows how to do it. But will we see the same Jason Tatum that we've seen in previous playoffs? I do not know. But like we talked about earlier, their depth is a lot different this year. I love personally seeing the resurgence of Luka Garza. They're just riding the bench at Minnesota the last few years. He's a Naismith Player of the Year. Like I love Luka Garza, and I'm so happy he's actually getting playing time, and no better place to do it than Boston.
Yeah, shout out JB. JB's been
Absolutely.
fucking unreal.
He was an MVP talks for a little
Yeah.
bit there.
Yeah.
Not nearly as close as
No.
those other 3 or 4 guys we mentioned.
But he's a really good defender also, so he's been effective on both sides of the ball. I have this one thing about Tatum, and I think it's stemmed back from the finals. Horrible shooting numbers for him in the finals, but that was his best averages for assists. I think since then, it's really opened up his eyes a little bit and trusting his teammates more. I think also watching the success this team has had without him this whole season has had him open his eyes more about sharing the rock. He's got 6. He's averaging 6 assists right now, and since he's been back, I think that's really going to help with the dynamic of this team. I think they are honestly. I think they're the favorites to win the East right now.
Yeah.
They look really good.
Matthew Spitz said Matu. That just made me laugh. What up, Spitz?
But I think the Celtics are you're bringing Tatum back, and we've already mentioned the other guys, Derek White, Peyton Pritchard, been both stepping up. Garza, they got Anthony. Nemas, Keita has been a solid big for them.
Keita. Love Keita.
Yeah, the other guys we
He's
mentioned,
helpful.
Shireman, Walsh, they're just a deep team that play really well together. And so
Ever since we started this podcast, we talked about how new the era of NBA basketball is. About depth is needed in this NBA.
Yep.
And it's showing.
they have some solid depth. So
It's showing.
I think they're gonna be the favorite.
All right, moving on to the New York Knicks, who was our preseason favorite. No, we had the Cavs. A lot of people had the Knicks winning the East this year after how open it was, the Pacers going down, and the Boston Celtics and Jason Tatum going down, and all this things that we just did not know. We had the Cavs in first, Knicks second in our preseason. The Knicks have been it doesn't feel real that they're the 3rd seed right now at 51 wins. They have struggled so much throughout the season, different little ways, but they have 51 wins, and they did it. They're just a half a game ahead of Cleveland. But it's been you expect them to do better than they're actually doing, and it's a weird team because you can't complain about being 3rd in the East. Being a 3rd seed is not bad whatsoever, but something just doesn't feel right about this team when they're going into the playoffs. I don't know about you, Lou.
We've always talked about it. Looking at this team on paper, it's an insane team. You have Brunson, you have Cat, you have Mikal Bridges, you have OG.
OG Anunoby's been balling this year,
and it seems like they've just been consistently just doing the same. It's really going to come down to. We know how clutch Jalen Brunson is. but I think there was times in the playoffs last year where he forced a little bit too much.
Oh, and it showed.
And
We
I think
talked about
showed.
it.
We talked about it because I think they lost one of those games by 2 to the Pacers.
Yep.
And it lost them, kicked them out of the playoffs. So it's going to really come down to Jalen Brunson's trust in his teammates, finding those open guys. They have a couple new guys. They have Jordan Clarkson this year.
You didn't mention your favorite guy. Grand Theft
Alvarado. Oh my God! Yeah, they got Grand Theft Alvarado. So they're bringing these couple of role players, right? We talked about Deuce McBride,
Jeremy Sochan.
Oh my God, he better not play a minute in the playoffs. But it's really going to come down to that and the cohesion, and we'll see. They're always a top team in the East, and it's going to be a tough road to make it out of the East. So we'll see what they can do.
Yeah, we'll see what happens.
Yep.
I don't really have many thoughts other than that.
I feel like they're just consistently the same thing every single time. GB wanted me to mention that Josh Hart has improved his 3-point shooting, that he's a shooter, not a glue guy anymore. I went to go look at Josh Hart's stats. He is shooting 40% from the 3 this year.
Wow.
It is up, I think, about 6 or 7
He's not just
points.
He's not just a weird offset rebound guy.
No,
anymore.
you can't leave him open. And he can run the pick and roll. He'll flare out for a 3. So shout out GB. But that's all I got in the Knicks, so we can move on.
Next up, Cleveland Cavaliers. Like I said, we have them finishing number 1 in the East this year. They were number 1 in the East last year. Fell short in the playoffs. Interesting team. Like we said, we had one of their guys as 6th man of the year, Neil Hunter, or not Neil, DeAndre.
Yeah. He's no longer with the team.
He's no longer with the team.
So they also had a big mid-season trade.
And they got James Harden. After they got James Harden
for Darius Garland,
which is huge. It's weird. It feels weird.
They've had the best offense since Harden's gone there. But
they started 14-1 as soon as they got Harden.
Yeah. We can talk about all this, but with the history of James Harden in the playoffs, that's going to be the question. And I feel like it's a fair question and a fair point to bring up at this point is what's Harden going to do in a Game 6 or a Game 7?
Donovan Mitchell has consistently showed up in the playoffs.
Donovan Mitchell is going to be fine. That guy is going to be – last year, they were getting their butts kicked by the Pacers. He was dropping 30 or whatever. He'll be fine.
Yeah, he almost tore his freaking Achilles when he lost that game.
Yeah. So we'll see. Also, we haven't seen enough, I don't think, of the big 4 of Harden, Mitchell, Mobley, and Allen. I feel like Allen's been hurt, Mobley's been hurt, but I feel like Jared Allen's a really good center. He's a James Harden type center, pick and roll guy that can finish at the rim.
Yep.
They just got Max Strus back recently, so that's another 3-point shooter for him. But
yep,
it's gonna come down. It's gonna come down to Harden in the playoffs. We'll see what he can do.
We'll see what happens. I don't know how I feel about this team. I just don't know how I feel about this East.
Yeah.
But the next guys is the Raptors. Actually, really shocking that the Raptors are number 5.
Yeah.
What are your thoughts?
Cool story, cool season. They've been. I mean, we have guys we like on there. We got IQ, there's BI, RJ, Scotty Barnes, who's always playing well, but I don't think they're going to do much.
We had the Raptors at 10.
Yeah, no, they definitely turned things around with Darko Rajakovic. So they've been impressive, but I don't see them winning the series.
Yeah, I'll be honest. This is one of the teams I'm
They're
not
5?
watching all this season. Yeah, they're 5.
They're over the Hawks.
Right now, they're 5.
Oh, okay, wow.
They're exactly tied with the Hawks, but technically they have the 5th seed as it stands right now. But the Hawks, we love the Hawks. It's so funny we talk shit about the Knicks, the Cavs, and now they're these teams. But we love the Hawks, and they're 13 games behind first place.
They're just fun to watch.
But they're so much fun.
This is what we
love the guys on here.
No, I mean, this is what we've been wanting and hyping up. They had an 11-game win streak at one point this season.
Jalen Johnson,
awesome.
22 points,
Yeah.
10.3 rebounds, 7.9 assists, killing it. Dyson Daniels, the Great Barrier Thief, still averaging 2+ steals a game. Like, come on.
I think we got to shout out CJ McCollum.
I think we got to shout out Mohamed Gay.
And we got to shout out Mo Gay. Yeah.
Just because I love that guy.
Yeah, but CJ McCollum, I feel like every team he's been kind of shipped to recently, he's still been a 20-plus scorer for him. It's all about availability with him, but he's been awesome. This team has been much better since Trey was out. Trey, I don't think was playing. So this is their most wins they've had since 2015. So let's see what they can do.
And part of offset midseason acquisitions, they got another Zag of mine, Mr. Corey Kispert.
That's right.
Who's also been helping in their shooting, a little deep depth there.
Yep. And they got Kuminga.
They got Jonathan Kuminga.
Okongwu
Okongwu.
has been looking really well, I think, recently. So
Utah Shares took his bench seat for being the number 1 overall pick. Kind of
crazy.
crazy. But I think he's learning a lot better.
Yep.
On the bench.
Yep.
I don't know if he'll be a starter anytime soon, but it's good to see him.
Yep.
Austin Newell.
Oh, that's right.
He's not
Yeah.
got much of playing time as much as we wanted, but yeah, this Hawks team loved it. I love this Hawks team.
It's gonna be fun. Yeah, it's gonna be fun.
That rounds out the top 6 positions, but the Raptors and the Hawks have not clinched the playoff spot quite yet.
Okay, so there's still potential they could fall.
They could fall.
Okay.
The Heat are number 10. They've already clinched a play-in berth. So the play-in is set minimum.
How many years in a row have they been on the play-in?
So many times. I don't even know. But they just had Bam drop the 83-point game this year, and Jaime Hawkins is a 6-man of the year candidate, apparently, even though he started not too long ago.
Yeah, that's what I thought too.
But between the Magic, 76ers, Hornets, they're all within a game or two of each other.
Okay.
So nothing's set in stone there yet. Hornets, we're talking about Constantinople, absolutely amazing.
Yeah, they've had a surge. They've
had a
played. I
surge.
mean, obviously, we know how bad the Hornets have been previously, so
Yeah.
good for them. But the rest of these teams, I really got nothing to say about. The Magic were a disappointment.
Magic disappointment, but shout out to my boy Jalen
But
Suggs
shout out to
because
Suggs.
when he was injured, they were like one of the worst teams in the league. When he came back, like their numbers jumped off the charts. So, yeah. RIP our boy Paulo. He needs to figure shit out.
Yeah. But
All
I
right,
don't really got much to say about any of those teams.
let's go to the West.
Yep.
And the West, I would like to start below and go up,
Yes.
rather than the other way around.
Yes.
This, unlike the East, the plan is already set.
Crazy.
So the plan is the Golden State Warriors, number 10, 37-42. Missed Curry for so much time this year. They had different trade acquisitions that kind of worked in. I don't know. It's an interesting team. Portland Trailblazers at number 9. They're back, maybe. Go Trailblazers. And the Clippers at 8, which they made a late season surge, crazily enough, after Ty Lue said, I want to get to 36 wins or something like that. After they were a 6-win team or 6-21 to start the season or something like that. Crazy that they even have a winning percentage. So shout out to them. And then the Phoenix Suns, your former Alma fan base, whatever you want to call that, 7th. So what? Who do you think is going to make it out of this play, Lou? Let's just start with that.
Is Curry healthy?
I think so.
Okay.
They rested him. They're resting him versus the Lakers. But
Like game to game in a 1-game series, who's going to win? The Blazers or the Warriors? If they have Curry, they have Draymond. I think it's going to be the Warriors.
one guy we did not mention, talk about most improved, Denny Avdia.
Yes. Oh my God. I mean,
Yeah,
yeah, I think we've mentioned him before. Denny Avdia is fucking amazing.
we knew he was going to be good.
Yeah. I guess we haven't potted this season, so we haven't talked about it. But,
Not much this season, sadly, but
but
definitely love Denny.
Denny Avdia has been hooping. I think the Warriors would take that, and then you go Suns versus Clippers in 1 game.
Yeah, as much as I love the Trailblazers, they're not making that this. Clippers,
Who's gonna clinch that 7 seed? Is it gonna be the Clippers or the Suns? You got 1 game.
It's tough. Honestly, I'm probably going to take the Clippers right now with a healthy Kawhi. And
I think with what Kawhi's been doing recently, I would agree.
even though the
He's playing
Thunder
all
still
NBA
embarrassed them
level.
last night.
Yeah,
But
he's playing on all NBA level, and then it would be a game against the Suns and the Warriors to get that last spot.
yeah, it's interesting, though, because they lost to the Thunder. They beat the Mavs and the Kings, which is not impressive. They lost to the Spurs. They lost to the Trailblazers. They lost to the Pelicans twice. They lost to the Kings. I don't know. This Clippers team was
Well,
weird.
maybe not. Maybe Book and maybe Dylan Brooks causes some havoc.
Yeah.
I don't know. It is a weird team.
It's a weird team. Yeah. I could see. Yeah, I could see the Suns making it out. Well, I haven't really watched the Suns much this year.
I haven't either.
Sadly.
Book's been hooping. You could
Book's
argue
always
Book for
hooping.
maybe one of the all NBA teams, but besides that, I haven't really seen much of them.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, I would. My gut tells me it's the Clippers and the Warriors coming out of this play-in. They have the most talent.
most talent experience.
All right, that leads us to the Western Conference guys who are for sure making the playoffs, already clinched. Number 6, the Minnesota Timberwolves.
I feel like they're always just such a up and down team. They'll have like these really hot streaks where pants go
Yeah.
cooking, and then they're like a top 3 team. They look scary.
They lost
You
to
don't
the
know what's
Magic
going to
the other
happen.
night.
And then they have spurts where they just go quiet. They fall apart. Randall's really not effective.
Yeah,
In the playoffs, I think Randall and Nas Reed's play is going to just decide the series. If Randall and Nas can do what they did last year,
exactly.
because they both had really, really good playoffs against the Lakers, well, just in general, I feel like they can, make some noise. It just sucks that they're going to be up against Jokic probably in the first round.
Yeah. Yeah. Not much you can do there.
It's going to be a tough, yeah. That's really not
I think
much
it'll
you
still
can
be a
do.
good series.
I think it'll be a good series
like
too.
I said,
if
Ant
those two
hasn't
guys
been,
do that.
Ant hasn't been super healthy all year either. It will be good.
Yeah.
I like it. Rudy Gobert might step it up in the playoffs. You never know.
Yep.
He's obviously got to be the one to kind of lock down Jokic a little bit on top of Nas and kind of those bigger guys. I was obviously Rudy defending the paint, and then guys like Nas Reed kind of needs to attack Jokic as well. And then Julian Randle's not a defender, so you gotta rely on those two guys, I guess, to lock down.
And they've been a top
Jokic.
defensive team too, so they're going to have to rely on their defense.
Yeah, they have to.
Yeah.
I don't see the T-Wolves getting far in this playoffs, but I think it'll be a good series.
Should be.
Number 5, Lou, your Houston Rockets. By the way, you had them finishing second in the West this year.
I did.
Where do we have? We had the T-Wolves in 6. Wow, we killed that one.
Nice. There we go.
We had the Lakers
Come on.
in 5th.
Okay.
We will talk about them soon.
Okay. Yeah.
Houston Rockets, 29. What happened to them late this season, dude? Actually, they're on a good win streak right now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 game win streak right
Rockets.
Yeah.
Yeah. They've been playing
now. They're
better.
getting better.
Yeah, they've been playing better. X factor, I think, is Reed Shepard. He's there. We've seen, or I guess we can talk this season, but Amen cannot run the point. He is not a point guard.
We did talk about that.
I think we did talk about that. Yeah.
We did talk about that the first week.
And
for
the only other option is Reed Shepard. He should be playing 30 minutes a game. He's playing like 25, 26. When he's out there, I think play so much better. I have to give a shout out to Kevin Durant about his health this year. I think he's only missed a couple of games, which has been fucking amazing to see. He's been killing it.
Needs to make it 2 more years, 3 more
he needs
years.
to make it a couple more years though. So keep it up, KD.
Keep it up, KD.
I don't know. They've somehow managed to be a top 10 team in offense and defense, but they've had really bad spurts both in games and splits of games where they go cold, they can't score. Their defense is not always the greatest. Kevin Durant's not a defender, let's be honest. So it's going to be tough. I'm pretty sure they're going to be playing the Lakers in the first round.
Yeah.
And so now it's just a matter of what's going to happen with Luka and AR when they go to Europe and get these injections or whatever the fuck they're doing, and how they're going to be when they come back. But I think there's a lot of uncertainty around the Rockets. Tari Easton has had a horrible season. DFS was a joke, a bust.
Sadly.
Yeah. Jabari has been playing better as of late. We're going to have to see it.
Yeah.
We're going to have to see it.
Yeah, I don't have any thoughts. That's pretty good.
Yeah, there's so much uncertainty with this team because they've had spurts where they're really good. They have spurts where they go cold for 5 minutes in the fourth quarter, and that's why they're going to lose a game. So we're going to have to see.
Oh, I didn't see Mr. Michael Litzel joined.
Hi, Michael.
He said, Clippers winning a playing game. Ty Lue was right. We will take that 7 spot. We're not a weird team. I'm sorry, Michael. We didn't look at any of this until just now. I'm not sure if he was still on here, but that's hilarious. They are a weird team.
Yeah.
Sorry, Litzo. I forgot that you work for them now. I know you're a Nugs fan at heart, though. Don't you get it twisted.
Do you have anything you want to talk about the Lakers?
I want to talk about my boy Drew Timmy, the stash.
Let's talk about the stash.
First game started for the Lakers earlier this week, on Tuesday night. LeBron hurt, Luka hurt. Yeah,
AR hurt.
It was pretty bad.
Yeah. Oh, they played the Thunder, didn't they?
Yeah.
I can only imagine.
And they looked. The funny thing is, they played Thunder and Laker played the week before, last Wednesday. Yeah. And that first half of the second game with all their bench players looked a lot better than the first half of the game before with the healthy Luka and Ron, all those guys. But it was super fun to see all my Zags players playing together. Drew Timmy looked awesome. He had 11 points in the first quarter, I believe, and he was kind of running the point a little bit, which is weird for me to see. He made a few threes. But Drew Timmy has done like every single opportunity he's had to step on the court. He's proved that he deserves to be on the team, and yet he just keeps being shafted. So I'm excited for Drew Timmy to maybe get some different looks.
Yeah.
Other than that, just Luka. I just don't. This team is so weird, and Luka is obviously averaging the most points in the league. He is. He needs the ball in his hands. This team is so dysfunctional. DeAndre Ayton pisses me off. Everything, many things just piss me off about this team.
I think DA pisses off the other Laker players.
Yes, he does.
I don't think anyone is really too satisfied with DA.
Their depth sucks sometimes. Jake LaRavia is a bum.
Yeah.
They're still playing Ronnie James for some reason. Don't know why. They're just so bad. And they were actually playing really good basketball. Marcus Smart was healthy. I have no idea if he's going to be healthy enough for the playoffs. This team bothers me, and I don't know what else to say other than that. So
no, let's move on.
LeBron's. I don't even know what to say about LeBron anymore. He's still averaging 20 points per game, apparently, but the billion videos we didn't even get to talk about during the season. The billion videos, him like not even giving a fuck on the plays, talking to the benches and shit like that.
Yeah,
it's just like
he hates Memphis too. Apparently,
hates Memphis. Yeah, I saw that. Memphis sucks. He wants everything to move to Nashville.
Yeah, apparently.
I don't know how much JJ Redick can do to coach this team, and I was excited for JJ Redick to kind of get this team, but so many fucking personalities. So that's all I got to say for the Lakers. Trent's going to be pissed.
Sorry, Trent.
I don't care. We kicked their fucking ass, baby. All right, next up, Denver Nuggets. Michael Litson, where are you at?
I'm going to say I'm pretty sure we'll talk about the Nuggets, but
oh, sorry, I didn't let you talk about the Lakers. My bad.
I got nothing to say about the Lakers. If it all works out, I think it's going to work. It's going to be the Nuggets versus the Spurs in the conference finals or semifinals to go play the Thunder, and that is going to be an absolute bloodbath. We saw the game they had the other day when an OT. Jokic had maybe one of the craziest shots over Wemby that I've ever seen in my life. But talking about the Nuggets, I think they are in a very scary stride right now with their 10-game win streak. Jamal Murray's having the best year of his career, I think. Him and Jokic are having the best two-man game, I think. They are scary. Aaron Gordon is healthy. I think Aaron Gordon has like this switch he has, and he doesn't flip it until the playoffs. But when he flips it, he
had it on early in the season.
And then he's been battling injuries all year. And I think now he's like, you know what, I'm gonna wait until the playoffs. But we've seen playoff AG, and he's gonna turn it up. Payne Watson has been a huge guy for them this year. He's been battling injury. He's coming back, I think, soon. Cam Johnson has started figuring things out as well. He's been playing better, I think, the past month. This team's hitting stride right now. It's perfect time.
Yep.
It's scary.
I haven't watched too much of the Nuggets outside recently, at least.
Jamal Murray, we talk about Jamal Murray and his slow start, then he picks it up. Not this year. He's been
foot on the gas.
He's averaging 25 right now. He's been unreal.
This is the Jamal Murray we've known he could be for a long time.
We've seen it in the playoffs.
We've seen it a million times,
but then we don't see it in the start of the season.
And that's why he's fine. I think he'll get the recognition he deserves this year.
Yeah,
it could be an all NBA second team.
He could be. Yeah, he's been killing it.
Yeah,
yeah. So Nuggets are picking up stride. Perfect timing.
Yeah, absolutely.
And so is this next team, honestly.
Yep.
The top three teams here in the West are
so good.
Unreal. So good. Unreal. Dylan Harper has gone comfortable. He has become a very, very good shooter in the second half of the season. I think we've talked about how we knew Steph Castle was going to be.
Yeah.
He's been crazy. He's got 5 triple doubles, I think, now in his career. I don't really know what the competition is in the Spurs history, but I think he's hit some benchmark in Spurs history. Dylan Harper is the 7th rookie guard in history to shoot 50 from the field, and he's the second most games by a guard to drop 15 plus on 60% shooting. Do you know who the first guy is that has the most games?
Most games at what? Say it again.
Of 15 plus on 60+% from the field.
Shit,
Yeah.
just like getting there.
Dylan Harper's second, Shea is first.
No way. Dylan Harper's second is actually kind
Yeah.
of wild.
Yeah. So those guys have really picked it up. We talked about Keldon Johnson. Devin Vassell's been good for this team.
Devin Vassell fan club.
And Devin Vassell fan club. And we didn't even mention Wemby or Fox. I just mentioned all
Or
those guys.
Champagne.
Or Champagne, who's honestly been a good player for them too.
Yeah.
So another deep team right here. Like I said, it's going to be them versus the Nuggets in the conference semifinals. And I honestly don't know who's going to win that. But it's going to be a fucking battle.
I'm going to take the Nuggets in that battle. Experience.
Yeah.
This is going to be their first look, and just like the Thunder lost to the Mavericks in their first playoff when they finally went as first seed. Spurs are going to experience their rough coming, and they're going to face a Jokic team with a really hot Jamal Murray,
With the really hot Jamal Murray.
with the really hot Nikola Jokic.
Yep.
Aaron Gordon is going to be on his shit,
Yep.
and Cam Johnson's going to be there to.
I
finally
feel
play
like we didn't
baseball.
even mention Christian Brown,
No,
Bruce Brown,
Julian Strother,
Strother. So
Zag.
that's gonna be a really good series. But yeah,
I'm
Spurs have
taking-
also been unreal.
I'm taking the Nuggets in that matchup. But Spurs, absolutely insane.
Yeah.
The biggest thing the Spurs have on them right now is they're the only team to beat the Thunder 3 times this year. So, without further ado, let's talk about the best team in the NBA. The Oklahoma City Thunder, Luke. I can talk all day about them, so I'm keep it short.
All I really got to say is they did all this without Jalen Williams for.
So much,
I mean, I
They've
feel
looked like a better
it
team
almost felt
without
like the
him.
whole season. Yeah,
which is a weird situation for me, but
and so that's all I really got to say is you lost J-Dubs and you're still 64-16.
first
I mean, we all know how good J-Dubs is. So
recently
like,
first team ever to beat play 3 games in a row by being scoring point of 35 plus ever. Still dominant.
and why did they let Jared McCain go to the Thunder?
Jared McCain.
What? I mean, really? You kidding me? This guy is a great guy. Him and iHeart. I've seen. That's all I see videos of him and iHeart 2-man games. Has been crazy. He can come off the screen, pop it, iHeart roll. You just gave them Jared McCain.
We have had one of, if not the most injured team this entire year, and we're still the best team in the NBA. Nobody wants to hear me
Really
rant
is.
about the Thunder. I'll be honest. I already know that. I could sit here all day and rant about them, but they are the best team in the NBA. They are going to win the finals again this year. I'm going to put my stamp on that, and you have all right to make fun of me if they don't. Simple as that.
You heard it here first.
They're once again differentials plus 12. I don't think any team has gone back to back in NBA season of averaging a 12 plus differential. I don't think it's happened once. Insane.
Crazy.
So
Yeah.
best defensive team in the NBA, one of the most efficient NBA teams in scoring. Chet's finally going to get some recognition he deserves too. He's finally getting his flowers. Like I said, second boy behind Wemby. He had 30 points last night against the Clippers. He's shown himself. He's taken different angles. He's not getting sloppy anymore. He looked like he used to be scared to play the post, and a lot of people took advantage of that. Like in the playoffs, a lot they took advantage of that. Just many different times, people took advantage of Chet in the post. But Chet is now embracing it. He's getting the ones. He's drawing contact. Like he's not looking afraid, and it's improved his game so much. On top of that, he's pretty damn efficient from the 3. I don't know how the number on the top of my head right now, but he's looking so good. I'm so excited for Mr. Chet Holmgren. 17.1 points per game right now, and of course the MVP.
Yep.
Not much else to say about
Not
that.
much. I feel like there's real. It explains itself. There's really not much to say. Good wrap up of all the teams though.
Yeah.
I would feel like that was a good kind of summary we were able to go over with all the teams. Like we said, playoffs are play-in starting next Tuesday and Wednesday. So we're getting right into it.
Yeah, we can maybe fill out our own little bracket or something
Yeah.
like that.
Yep.
Once it comes down to it.
Yep. Once like Sunday hits or something, once they
Yeah.
are officially all the standings are good to
We'll
go.
do that.
Yeah.
You do a little
No.
bracket, throw it on.
Yep.
Just to go through real quick, we had the Thunder finishing at 1, Rockets at 2, Nuggets at 3, Warriors at 4, Lakers 5, T-Wolves at 6. We weren't that far off except the Warriors. Throw the Warriors out, throw the Spurs in. We were wrong about the Spurs. We were wrong about the Grizz. We were wrong about Portland. We were
Grizzlies.
right about the Pelicans. We were right about the Kings. We were right about the Jazz. Suns. a little
Suns
bit low.
somehow have played better without Kevin Durant.
Yeah. West is a lot more predictable than the East.
Yeah.
Let's just say that.
Yeah.
Did not have this. Spurs, honestly, were the biggest wild card this year.
Yeah.
So
Oh shit, we had the Magic at third.
we did. We did have the
Well,
Magic at third.
They had,
Hawks at 4th, which not far off.
no.
Pistons at 5, which not horrible. Bucks
imploded.
We didn't even talk about the Bucks. We didn't talk about the rest of the East at all. But
Yeah. Bucks imploded.
Bucks imploded.
Giannis again out there. Really got nothing to say.
Yeah. That's it. Lou, who do you have winning at all? You want to talk about that now, or
It's gonna be a West team.
yeah, you just get
We're
gonna go generic.
We'll
Is
go,
that
we'll go with the West team.
Okay.
Yeah.
that's it? No
But
specific pick.
It's gonna be a West team. I mean, it's hard to argue against who we're probably both thinking about right now.
it's hard to argue
it's-
against the West team
It's hard to argue against the top West team right now.
or the second top West team,
or the second top
or the
West
third
team,
top
or the
West team.
third top West team.
You can argue the fourth.
You can, yeah, but it's hard to argue against the Thunder right now. I'm pretty sure they're the favorites. I'm pretty sure I already saw all the odds of SGA is the favorite to win the Finals MVP. And so anything can happen in the playoffs, but it's like I said, with what they're doing without J-Dubs is crazy.
As the biggest Kevin Durant fan I know, and me being one of the biggest Russell Westbrook fans, along with Silu and a few other people, if he does that feat, winning the championship, not even having to win NBA Finals MVP again, but if he does win Finals MVP again, does that cement Shai Gilgeous-Alexander as the best Thunder of all time?
I think so.
Yeah.
Like you won't be able to argue against it.
Sadly not.
Yeah.
Like I said, I'm a huge Russell Westbrook fan.
Yeah.
And what he did for them.
What he did for the Thunder.
What he did is a different impact of being the best player of all the franchise. But
but
back to
it'd
back.
be back to back. It'd be
You can't.
you can't argue that.
Yeah.
Can't argue that. One more thing we wanted to talk about tonight.
Yeah.
The anti-tanking.
Yeah. I don't. Mr. Silverman's going to find a way to screw it up. That's all I'm going to say.
Yeah.
It's interesting.
Yeah, you see the proposal that they have for May 28th?
You have it up right now?
Yeah.
Let's hear it.
They got all the board governors are going to meet on the 28th of May. The proposal is that there's going to be 18 teams in the lottery. It's the bottom 10 teams that miss the play-in, and then it's the 8 teams that qualify for play-in.
Okay.
So it's going to be a total of 18. They're going to propose that the bottom 10 teams all have an equal percent chance of moving up in the ranking. And then the remaining 20% split is among the rest of the 8 teams that were in the play. And then all 18 spots are drawn as part of the lottery.
I don't know about that. I mean, we've been vocal in this pod. The fucking play is stupid.
The play-in is very stupid.
The play
So now,
sucks.
yeah, what if teams are not? Yeah, they're just like, let's get the play-in. The Kings thing. Kings are being investigated because they fouled.
We had a question in the chat from
Oh.
Baller77. Ask real quick. Sorry, is there a play in team that can go to the conference finals? Do you think? My only
It would be on the West. It would not be on the East.
could go to the finals, not win, but go to.
To the conference finals or to the finals?
Oh, conference finals.
Okay. The
It says conference finals.
Yeah.
I would say out of the West, my favorite would be the Warriors with the healthy Steph and Al Horford and all those guys. I think that'd be my number one for the West.
With a healthy Kristaps.
Healthy Kristaps. It has to be a healthy Warriors team.
Has to be
minimum.
Yeah.
Otherwise, there's no chance. Just to go to the Western Conference Finals. For the East, that's tough. No.
I don't think any of the teams in the East would be able to do it.
But if there was, I would say the Hornets or the Sixers if Joel Embiid just for some reason finds his MVP self.
If he was healthy, Maxey was healthy, and PG,
Yeah.
if they were all healthy, playing at the top of their game.
Love the Magic. They're not going.
The Magic wouldn't be able to do it. I
Heat's
agree.
not
I think
going
the
anywhere.
Sixers would have the best chance if all those guys were healthy and they were clicking.
Maybe the Hornets. Maybe.
Maybe they have a little,
They've proven they can win. I don't know.
Con, Brandon Miller, LaMelo have been fucking amazing. Miles Bridges always plays well. You don't think the Clippers would have a chance?
Now
Garland, Kawhi. I don't even know who their big mans are now without Zubac. I guess they have John Collins and Brooke Lopez.
different question from M Baller. If OKC had to trade SGA, what would you want in return?
Wow.
Fucking everything.
Wow. Yeah. What kind of package is that?
$800 million
Oh my God.
worth of trade. 8 first-round picks.
Knowing
minimum.
Sam Presti, he would just get the whole
8 to 9
next
first-round picks.
next 9-10 years of first round
And
picks.
throwing fucking Luka Doncic. Like, I'm
That'd
sorry.
be crazy. Yeah, I mean the
That's-
haul would be. That's crazy.
Be a lot more than what Luka was worth. I can
Yeah.
tell you that.
Yeah.
Like, he's the best player in the NBA. Like, that's, first of all, that's not going to happen. Second of all, yeah, Sam Presti would rape whoever would do that. So someone would have to be really desperate. I'm not even sure who'd be desperate enough to do that. Maybe the Spurs would throw Wemby and SGA together. Bucks would never afford that. Lakers,
Yeah, you're thinking about
Lakers would
teams
do
that
something-
have the capital to be able to do that.
Lakers would do something dumb for that. To Broncos,
Yeah.
because they're always just
They're trying to
desperate
look-
for a star.
Yeah.
But you can't have Luka and SGA.
No.
But I personally wouldn't want Luka on the Thunder. But I would like a Luka-esque.
Some type
Tier.
of package like that. All the
Yeah.
picks, and then you got to get someone that's on the same level as SGA.
But if it did,
I like
it's
that,
not
I
happening.
like that question. Though.
It's not happening.
Yeah.
But if it did, yeah, it would be a bazillion picks on top of players, young guys.
Yeah.
Like give me like the top 3 pick for this next year's draft, and I want Cam Boozer, and I'm gonna get 5 or 6 more picks after that, and I'm gonna get a player like I don't fucking know. Another question. This guy's rolling with questions.
I love it. Keep
I'm
going.
not sure who this is, but
Keep going.
who will get upset in the first round? The playoffs?
Yeah. Okay,
I can see the Knicks being bounced first round. I can see the Cavs being bounced first round. I can see the Lakers being bounced first round. I can see the Rockets. I can see the T-Wolves.
That Hawks Knicks series could be really good
Yeah,
if the Hawks are playing well.
Hawks could definitely.
Hawks
That's what I'm
could
saying. Like, I
low-key
can
be
see the
scary.
Knicks being bounced.
Yeah, the Knicks could be balanced.
I don't think Boston or Detroit can be bounced at all. I
No.
don't think Thunder or Spurs can be bounced first round or Nuggets. So
Yeah,
I
the
would
East
say-
is or the West is harder, I think, to have an upset, but the East, I think there could be opportunities. I don't the Raptors over the Cavs. I don't know.
Oh, it's
I
Matt
have-
Bennett. It's not, oh.
What up, Matt Bennett? I think I'm gonna say the Hawks, Matt Bennett over the Knicks. That'd be my upset.
Yeah, Nuggets are going to win that. That's where you're going to think.
Yeah,
Uh,
the Nuggets are gonna win. They are playing the best basketball right now. They're in stride.
Also, Matt, so now that I know it's you, if the Thunder were to trade Shea Gilgeous-Alexander to the Denver Nuggets, you're throwing Nicole Jokic in, plus 8 first-round picks. Just to let you know. And I'm not joking. And that would be the price. If you were to put money on a team considering the odds, who would you pick? Obviously, the Thunder.
Is he saying to win it all?
I'm guessing.
Yeah, I think it'd be hard not to put money on the Thunder.
If you were to put money on a team considering the odds. Oh, considering the odds.
Oh,
ooh. So like, Loki the Hawks
So,
would be kind of
like,
fun.
That would be like some team like
yeah,
that.
good,
Yeah,
like crazy
yeah,
odds.
yeah.
Oh, the Hawks I would do. Loki the Nuggets. Not the Spurs. Yeah.
I don't know if any of the other East teams.
No East.
would
I
be-
don't know.
Yeah,
I
East
would
is
not.
so hard.
I would not put my
I
money.
don't know if I put money on the East.
I would put $20 on the Hawks, if anything,
Yeah,
and I would put maybe more money on
some
the
money on the
Nuggets.
Nuggets. I just don't see a world where the Wolves right now would beat the Nuggets.
I don't see the
in a
Wolves.
7-game
I don't
series. I just
see the
don't-
Lakers. I
I
don't
don't
see
see it. No,
Sadly, don't see the Rockets.
No.
The Rockets could. It's not impossible. The Rockets, but
No.
I don't think they're better than the top teams. So
in a 7-game series, no.
No.
So, like
that's like. But I'm still. I'd put my 401k on the fucking Thunder. Let me tell you. Because the Thunder in a 7-game series will beat anybody. That's the thing. Like, you give them the chance to come back. As you know, as you saw last year, Mr. Bennett, as you saw last year,
Yeah.
Thunder are not going to let Denver take 3 in a row. Ever. So, good luck.
anything else on anti-tanking? We stopped for some questions.
Sorry. Matt keeps
No,
on
we're
rolling
good.
off questions.
Matt, go again. I like it. What's the question?
Who's the worst coach in the playoffs? That's interesting.
Are we counting the play-in?
Sure. Do one with and one without.
With the play-in, Jamal Mosley.
Jamal Mosley.
It's just been. You look at the team, you look at the roster. You got Desmond Bain. Nothing's happened. You somehow became a 7th
You're
seed.
critical. I respect it.
Yeah,
But
I would say Jamal Mosley.
I don't hate that. I feel like it's not fair to him, but I'm saying JJ Redick.
Yeah,
It's not really fair, but like
but
I respect a lot of the other coaches in the NBA more than I respect JJ Redick as a coach. I respect
Right.
JJ
yeah.
as a player. Don't be sorry, Matt. No, don't be sorry. I didn't.
Oh, about the questions?
Yeah,
No.
you said sorry. I'll let y'all be.
No.
No. I appreciate the
Yeah,
engagement. I
no, we like
appreciate
that. We need more of this, Matt. This is
it.
what the fans want to hear, so we like it. Keep it going.
As far as anti-taking, real quick, so we can wrap that up.
Yep.
I think it's stupid. I think it sucks for teams like the Kings and like other teams that are actually just really bad, and then they can end up with like what, the 5th or more pick, and they're not going to get it. Like if you're the Kings or like the Wizards, all these guys are in the end. You need
The Jazz.
AJ Mansa or Derek Peterson or Caleb Boozer. You need one of those 3. Like, you need that.
Yeah.
And if you just
Like
because
nothing's gonna change for them year to year with what they have right now.
and they're not taking on like completely on purpose. Like, those guys just like they've been trying to build a team for years and they haven't done it yet.
Yeah.
Right. And it's not fair to them, in my opinion. But you have teams that have tanked. It's not fair. Yeah, that's why I still like I still really like that one where once you the system where you're mathematically limited from the playoffs, then you can start earning points for lottery systems based off games and wins, stuff like that. I like that the most. Anthony mathematically limited from the playoffs to increase those odds. That's still my favorite system of anti-tanking rules.
Yeah.
Otherwise, I just say leave it alone, but it doesn't look like they're going to. So
May 28th. A lot of votes coming up from the Board of Governors. A lot of stuff to
Lots of
vote on.
votes.
So a lot of changes going on. So we'll have to see. Yeah, that's all I really got.
me too. Matt Bennett, thanks for coming in. Matt Spitzer, thanks
Hey.
for coming in.
Yeah, we appreciate it, boys.
Mr. Michael Itzo, thanks for coming in as well.
Thank you, Michael.
Tyler King, Trent
T.
Doy.
King. Trent, sorry about the Lakers.
Anybody else that I missed, I apologize. But thank you all.
Yeah, and we're back.
I'm not
and-
sorry about the Lakers. Fuck
No, but
it.
we're going to be potting a lot more, though, in the next couple of weeks, right? The next month. It's playoff season. We got the play-in
Yes,
next
sir.
week. We got round 1 starting, I think, on September. Wow. Sunday,
September,
April
Sunday.
19th. Not September. Wow,
That's football season.
Yeah, wrong sport. But we're gonna be locking in. We have a lot to
Yes,
talk
we
about.
are.
Some really good series. I think there's gonna be this playoffs. So this is the first of many episodes coming up. Anything you want to add before we wrap up?
No, it's a weird season of NBA.
It has been.
Yeah, I don't know. It's
Dame
just
Lillard
like,
won the 3-point contest and he hadn't touched the floor all year. This is a really
how is
weird.
that possible?
Yeah, this is a really weird season. Bam scored 83.
We're NBA fans here as we are. We miss the Sonics, so we're basketball deprived in general. But I've just heard so many. It sucks as a fan of the sport. I have so many friends back home, and so many other friends that I know that just hate the league now for what it's turned into. And it's good for people like us who want to try to shed light on the good things in the sport. Try to do it, but Mr. Silverman and the league is just making it really hard sometimes these days with this anti-taking stuff. Just all this shit that they've been doing. The All-Star sucks ass. And sadly, a lot of people don't like my Thunder being as dominant as they are, but I'm not going to apologize for that. But that has nothing to do with it. But it sucks to see how this league was the top shit back in its prime, in its heyday. And I hope they fix it somehow. I just don't know how. But we still love the sport. That's one of the only thoughts I wanted to talk about, I guess.
Yeah.
I don't really have a direction where I was going with that, but it just sucks. It's a great sport. NBA basketball in general is just so much fun sport. It's hard. It's really athletic. It's a really intuitive game, and just finding ways to ruin it, making a drama scene all the time.
Well, hopefully the playoffs are gonna help shed some light.
Yeah.
Should be some really good series, especially once we get into the semifinals and the finals.
So many of those people that complain about the NBA all this season are going to be tweeting the playoffs. We know it.
Yeah. And we will be too.
Absolutely.
Stay tuned.
Stay tuned. For that, the bank is closed.